So the nuts are inside, and then the penis is basically snatched back extremely hard.
So hard. How is that not
The
painful?
tape goes from like the base of the penis up the asshole, basically.
So that would hurt so much.
That's why I don't do it.
I just don't like. I think you just have.
When you do do you go to Canada?
I
For
do.
tours?
I do.
When
yeah.
you go there, and they're very invasive about immigration. Do you tell them you do comedy? And what do they say?
No, I don't. I'm here for a job, is what I say at the border. And they say, what job? And I say, I'm working in the entertainment industry. And then they usually give it up at that point. I never say I'm a stand-up.
Because I used to say I do comedy. Because for me, that's the lesser of two evils.
Right.
Yes, I'm going to like just for laughs. So I'll say like I do comedy, and then they'll be like, oh, or they'll be like, well, if you ever had to open the bag, because they've opened my bags, and then they find cash and disguises, which looks pretty suspicious.
Yeah.
They're like,
did you rob a bank mid-flight?
Exactly.
On the way to Canada?
Did you rob a bank dressed as Margot Robbie? Like, so then I go. Sometimes I go to, and then I'm like, oh, I've learned to now. The people at the immigration are so over it. I almost said intervention. People at the intervention, they're like, what do you do? And I go, I'm a drag queen. And they look at me. They're like, you what? And I go, I just get real graphic. I'm like, I put on women's panties and wigs and makeup like a sissy. And I get that stamp in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Because they're just like, oh, what if I use the wrong pronoun? Get out of here. Like, scat. You know what I mean? They're so scared.
Skit-scat.
Yeah.
Skit-scat thing. Get out of here.
Exactly.
You do, when you say I'm a drag queen to anyone that asks you like what you do, what your thing is, what's the typical reaction?
Well, it depends. Because if it's a woman or a gay guy, they're like,
wonderful.
Or they know me.
Right.
And they're like,
but if they don't know you, and it's a non-woman and a straight.
Yeah, I'll get an eye roll sometimes, which I'm like, just let me in the country. I'm just here to cross-dress. It's not that deep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I was trying to like fly under I wouldn't be the person, finishing college. My day job was working as a makeup artist at the mall, doing makeup on people all day. So then I went to a gay club on my 21st birthday by myself, like a freak in drag. I don't know who would do that, a sociopath. But I walked into the bar like, I've arrived.
I'm here.
You can book me now. I'm 21. And
here's my card, just handing your card.
Some gay, his name's Matt, I still know him, walked up to me and was like, what's your name? Are you new? Let me introduce you to the drag queens. And they were like, and drag queens with jobs, I would say for every 100 drag queens, there's one gig. So a drag queen has been doing drag a while, walking up to you when you're 21 in drag, you'd be like I think it's a lot like comedy.
Yeah.
Where they're like, let's see what you can do before I even remember your name.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Prove yourself.
Exactly.
Yourself. Yeah.
So then she's like, I'll give you a shot. And I came, the following week or whatever and did a show. And I was like, I did it. This was amazing. And I remember I went and like laid in bed at like 2 a.m. and like stared at the ceiling for hours. And I was like, this is going to be a thing for me. Because this is for me. I don't know what it was about it. I mean, I do know now, but at the time it was like, there's something powerful in cross-dressing because it's gross and beautiful and powerful.
Why do you say gross?
Because it's the most offensive thing I think there is. It's like, if you think of it as a society that commodifies being masculine, like the more muscular or like whatever you are, the more deeper voice, the more dominant, that's the better man you are.
Sure.
And if you're sensitive or short or whatever, you're not. So like when you're doing something like this and you're forfeiting all your privilege to then walk out there and like read the audience to filth and make people laugh, it's weird that you give up all this power in drag, but you gain
so much power. Yeah.
And there was something there in that equation. It was like 1 + 1 was 3, and it was like there's something here. And then like years, I mean, I just did drag in clubs, lip syncing all over the Midwest probably. And I'm gonna be honest, in 13 years of drag, I've never tucked.
Never?
No, because I'm never wearing like crazy.
I've tucked, and I'm not even in drag.
You're tucked now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'd never done it before, and it was an experience. I mean, it was tape and all the shoving everything in the taping, and it was only for an hour or two. And I know drag queens who do it every day, on tour every day.
Every day.
They shave their whole body, they tape everything every day. I had to do it one day, and I was calling some of these drag queens like, how are you doing this? It hurts so bad. And then sitting and like leg crossing or trying to pose to the pictures, certain poses have brand new pains because your nuts are in your body. And I just never done it. Honestly, I was like, well, if I've become tricksy without ever doing it, it's not really essential. But oh my God, did it hurt?
What's the secret? When you ask other drag queens that do it all the time, are they like, well, you have to do? Is there a secret to it?
Well, there's levels, and I'm sure that people on this show haven't really heard about it, so I'll explain it if you want. So basically, let me get into this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So basically, what happens is you've got the penis, right, and then the two balls.
Yeah.
The balls, if you're like
two. Okay. Fine. All right.
Just 2?
Yeah. Okay. Weird.
2,
I'm gonna
so
have
I
to,
got to get another one.
I'm gonna have to conversate. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go find something.
So you have 2 balls and then the thing, and then the balls go. They're meant to, like, if you're in extreme cold, the balls are able to go up in your body.
Yeah.
You ever get people and athletes get kicked in the balls, things go up their body.
Oh, yeah.
So you can actually put both up inside you, which already doesn't feel good. And then if you have shaved your whole butt and everything, you take tape, carpenter's tape, usually 3 pieces of tape about that long, and you wrap the penis head in toilet paper. I mean, I can't believe I don't even do this. I don't even know why I know how to do this. Only because I've seen it.
Yeah.
You know, when you're 21,
We've all seen it.
When you're 21 in drag, you're like, I'm a new drag queen, and then you blink and you see a naked trans performer tucking everything, and you're like, this is like baptism by fire. Whatever feelings you had about nudity is out the window because a dressing room is a card table,
right.
you know. And so the nuts are inside, and then the penis is basically snatched back extremely hard.
So hard. How is that not painful?
The tape goes from like the base of the penis up the asshole, basically.
So that would hurt so much.
That's why I don't do it.
I just don't like. I think you just have to have it, but there's no like.
Also, nobody thinks I'm a woman. I look like
what?
Ronald McDonald.
What did you say?
I know you thought that I was Christy Swanson or something.
Yes,
I know.
Yes,
everyone does. People always think I'm Elle Fanning or something.
But the tape. But I think people do tuck, in my stupid opinion, because it helps them get into character. Like I really believe that.
There are a lot of drag queens. I know drag queens who can't get on stage unless they douche.
Yeah.
I know drag queens who can't get on stage unless they're tucked, even if that's not showing. Even if they're wearing a long gown.
That's what I mean. It's a part of this. I do think there's something fascinating about being so in character that like you're buying it, which is why when someone's over the top about it and like super committed, it's just impressive because you're like,
yeah,
you've transformed into this person that you've completely manifested out of thin air and all of these elements, even only you know about. There is something super impressive about that to me. It's the same way in any performance art of any kind, stand up and or drag or music or whatever live. If you're biting into it, if you're really eating your own shit, like you really buy into it, there's no way they're not going to. So I just feel like that's the sell.
The essence of drag.
Yeah, you have to buy into the shit.
You before you sell it, you have to buy it.
Right.
You have to personally buy it.
Right.
And I'm a psychopath. I know that this is like not healthy, but in a world where everyone hates themselves, I think I am the coolest thing that's ever lived.
That's
I
great.
look in the mirror and I go, you are, of course you're a star. Who could ever ignore you? Look at you.
I love it.
I think everybody should feel like that. I think it's okay to feel like that. I mean, and then in drag, you're like, I believe it. So when I go out there, they're all about to believe it.
Right.
Even when Larry's homophobic, transphobic.
No.
Larry's actively trying to understand.
Yeah.
And like, he was like, I was like, I said some analogy about like, you know, you have the corn and you can eat it, or you can plant corn and grow more corn. And Larry's like staring, and Larry sits like on South Park like this. I mean, he was so nice, but it is this with the full suit with active like sneakers, right?
Right.
And he looks right at the camera and does my whole bio with no notes and no teleprompter. Amazing.
Really?
Perfectly.
At that age, that's
He hadn't
wild.
even looked me in the eyes yet. And he looks right at the camera and goes, our next guest is an American super, like the TV show's music. He knew all the, no prompter.
Wow.
So then he goes, I go, you know, corn. And then it's a long pause and he's looking at me and I go, you like corn? And he goes, yeah. On the cob, yeah. And it was so funny. So it's me and Larry going like, I love corn. He's like, me too. And like,
but honestly, the simplicity of him, I don't know if he's so brilliant that it's on purpose or the accident is the beauty, right? Like, is he so smart at comedy that he knows to just let it sit and go, yeah, I love corn.
I think he is.
Yeah, but that's what I can never understand about him is like, does he know that when he said to Danny Pudi, luxury, like a private jets, is that him being so ahead of the joke where he's like, this fucking idiot doesn't take private jets, but I'm going to say it earnestly so he thinks that I really mean it.
Yeah.
Like, is he that good? Like, every time I watch him, I'm like, is he that fast?
I don't think in that case, I think he actually has been Larry King so long that he thinks that that's, I mean, that guy said coffee. Yeah. And Larry countered with private jets.
But that's what I mean. That could be such good. There's a piece of me that believes that sometimes people that have lived in this business for so long, they just know that you're going to give, or maybe he's going to tee you up.
Right. Like maybe Larry's just trying to lead you into a pissing contest that you will never win.
Right.
Like, I don't know. private jet, and then Larry like looks at the camera like, yeah, exactly. Maybe that's kind of what happened, but he was very high comedy. And then, the oh honey thing is kind of like a catchphrase. And at the end of the interview he goes, thanks, honey. And I was like, yeah, he's doing a bit.
See what
he's
I mean?
Doing a type 5.
He knows. He knows.
He knows.
He's one of those people where I'll probably never get to be on a show. So thank you for rubbing it in. I really do appreciate that.